Guys, controller is stronger than ever this year, so keyboard and mouse players, you're gonna struggle even harder if you were struggling before. It's not because aim assist got buffed or anything like that. As a matter of fact, as far as I know in the patch note, it got slightly nerfed. But we will get into the reasons why. I'm going to demonstrate it with examples of CDL pros when they're playing in the CDL, obviously. And I'm going to just show you in game. So guys, if aim assist didn't get buffed, then how can controller possibly have more of an advantage this year? Well, it has to do with the movement. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. Obviously, holding angles always has been OP on controller. Reason for that is that rotational aim assist will slightly track the person running by, and all you have to do is press fire. Let's give you an example. I mean, that wasn't the greatest example, but you guys know how strong rotational aim assist is. So the aim assist is pretty much feels the same to me. The reason the movement has buffed controller players so much is that Omni movement is literally made for controller. It doesn't matter what direction you're moving in on controller, you will be able to keep that sprint going and have perfect control over your movement. On keyboard and mouse, you actually do not have perfect control over your movement. And the reason for that is that on keyboard and mouse, you can only move in a total of 8 planes. Which is diagonally left, right, back and forward, or you can just walk forward, back, left and right. Controller, you have a whole 360-degree plane, and this allows you to have absolutely insanely dodgy movement to track for keyboard and mouse players. This, however, is not even, again, the main reason why controller is extra dominant this year. The reason for it is that now, because controller players can sprint sideways, they can peek a corner like this without having to turn their camera like this, right? In past CODs, you have to do something like this. If you want to peek this corner, slide and do this. It's doable, but now this, because you can now slide sideways, you can keep your crosshair perfectly exactly where you want it to be. This is going to be a huge buff to controller players, because now they don't have to worry about their centering as much. They will just have their centering pre-planned and peak. Before, it was always not exactly perfect, because you have to, as you can see right here, rotate your camera in order to peek a corner. And so some of you might think, well, you can do the same on keyboard and mouse though. Like, it also is an advantage for keyboard and mouse, because they can also slide sideways now while centering. You're right, but this thing was never an issue. Sliding around the corner and then centering was never an issue on keyboard and mouse, because we could instantly flick where we want to look after the slide. So this new movement does not really add anything to keyboard and mouse players. We don't need to keep our centering perfect as we're like sliding a corner, because we can just instantly flick where we want to go, right? We have insanely good precision on keyboard and mouse. So that's the biggest reason why controller is now more overpowered than ever. Aim assist was actually nerfed in the beta. They made it so that up close there was no aim assist. However, this has been reverted, and I can just demonstrate it to you guys. As you can see, there is definitely rotational aim assist. So is this new movement a huge advantage for controllers? Well, in my opinion, it just allows them to play a little bit faster. I'm going to give you guys an example with Shotzi. I will give you guys an example that I found with Shotzi to explain how the movement is going to be able to allow control players to play faster than ever.
Here, Call of Duty timing at its finest. Wait a minute. He finds one. Tags us.
In the example of Shotzi, you can shoot the guy here, turn around, and then in BO6 slide sideways to peek this guy and have perfect centering. Instead, it's kind of awkward. He has to shoot, turn around slowly on controller, and then recenter again. Technically, he could have done this in the situation. He could have shot, went a little bit over here to give himself space, and then slid while having good centering. But you see how performing all those extra actions that you have to do in MW3 to make the same play happen? It feels more awkward on controller, whereas on keyboard and mouse, it's not difficult for us. Boom, 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 boom. We're ready, you know, because we can instantly flick around. So on BO6, expect controller players to move even better than they already do, because they're no longer limited by their camera motion speed.
1v1. It's Big Bruce.
On BO6, all he will have to do is slide sideways while having centering on point. If he doesn't find anyone there, he can slide sideways. I can't show you guys. And check this. See how awkward this is on controller to do? To go from here to there in a quick fashion. On BO6, slide here, slide sideways, and instantly have your centering ready here. And think about how fast you're gonna be able to maneuver the map in BO6 because of that, in an efficient way at least.
What the hell is your problem? Are you following? Taking Alpha. Enemy incoming.
Yeah, pistols do feel very strong. I agree, Tessa. Like, don't get me wrong, I squat deeper than almost anyone else, but that shouldn't mean that I have these amazing legs for the amount of effort that I put into it. Yo, Cuban, I'm doing great. What about you? Stop! I can't move at the moment. It's a helicopter and the other bullshit. Jeez. Favorite game ever made, you gonna hop on? Same, man. I love this, bro. Woohoo. You die reloading often, I see. I haven't checked the reload times. You might be right. That it's slow.
Losing Bravo. I'm taking securing this one. Zone A. Losing B.
Give me a break! Stop spawning on me! Jeez! Stop it! What? Don't tell me you just do not... You better have ran there. Are you freaking serious? That is so dumb, guys. That is the biggest example of the game wanting me dead. That was next level. You don't like the maps in this game? Oh my god, Saku's playing cold. Oh my god. I actually have advanced UAVs now, guys. I can enjoy the game. It's unbelievable. I can actually enjoy the game. Yeah, I was locked in just to die to literally something I can't do anything about. Like, that is so dumb, bro. It's time to actually play the game. Yeah, I got my advanced UAV. Even though, guys, how is the game? Okay, I'm ranting again. I gotta chill. Well, no, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. How is it possible that the game has been out for like, what is it, 4 days? And they didn't fix the harp? How? It's so bugged. It's so freaking bugged. It shows the opposite direction that they're looking at. Like, what? That stuff should be fixed literally within a day, in my opinion. What do you guys think, though? Am I being overly dramatic, or is it true that they fix things way too slow? Yeah. On the map, if you checked earlier, it shows that they're looking the opposite direction of what they're actually looking at. It's extremely broken.
This is the best
We
you
missed
can
our
do.
shot. And they made us pay.
Alright, yeah, I was going nuts here. And it just had to end It just had to end because someone spawned on me.
Come out now.
Ooh, dude. Hey, bot lobby though. Bot lobby.